Let's go ahead and pick some signature scents for you. Let's make your life a lot less complicated than it needs to be. You watch these videos for recommendations. Maybe our noses align. You're like, yo, Uncle Cuba's got good taste in perfumes and fragrances or colognes, however you choose to call it. But you're like, I just want something I could wear every day. I don't want 50 different fragrances on my mantle. Well, I got you, bro. I've gone ahead and compiled a list of 10 signature fragrances based on what I feel you would like. Yes, I don't know you, but hey, do you know you? That was a little deep.
Who are you talking to right now?
But let's roll my music so I can put you on to 10 signature scent sexiness that you can go out and buy today.
We're all alone in the villa, yeah, there's some friends from the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I wanna be
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. 10 signature scents. I'm scoping the table right now, just looking at these signature scents that I selected. I mean, it looks pretty solid. Now, when you think of signature scent, versatility, all seasons, no matter the weather, we're going hot climate, cold climate, musty, dry, humid, brick as shit, because it is freezing. I think there's about 7 inches of snow outside. And, you know, I don't know what 7 inches look like, but I heard it's big. 2 looks like. But if I'm gonna start off with a signature scent recommendation, I'm gonna start off with the signature scent that put the compliment factor into my life. One of the first fragrances that I broke the mold and like, yo, people really give you props, like that many props in one day for a fragrance? 𝗙𝐿𝑒 did that for me. Now, 𝗙𝐿e𝑒 had a good run maybe 10, 12 years ago. The popularity of this fragrance was TTR through the roof. And everybody loved the sexy, gingery essence of this fragrance. Now, it's a very versatile signature scent type scent profile. It's got brightness, it's got depth, it's got citrus, it's got spice, it's got pepper. It's got this soft woven wool cashmere kind of scent profile that's super masculine, very handsome, and screams ultra signature scent. So if I'm gonna recommend a no-brainer signature scent, I have to start off with the L'Homme, dogs, because that joint hit crazy. Next one. Now, some people are gonna be like, damn, Cuba brought it back, and others are gonna be like, I can't wear that right now. But think about it. When was the last time that you pulled out 𝗙𝐿𝐿𝐿 Hermes? You gonna tell me this doesn't have signature scent written all over it? For those of you who haven't experienced 𝗙𝐿𝐿𝐿 Hermes, you might be a little bit young, and I understand. We have a whole new Gen Z, EX.
The least you could do is be ashamed of your gender.
Whatever alphabet you want to put out there that may not know about this scent profile. Now let me fill you in. This got mad dudes buns back in the day. For me, I consider this like the groundbreaking entry door of vetiver in my life. It's spicy, it's pepper, it's dry, it's citric. Very versatile. You can wear this out. You can wear this to the office. It can transition between both beautifully. Nothing, and I mean zero offensive quality out of this scent profile. And it's been so long and so hard to spray. Look at the size of this shit comparative to my hand. It's ridiculous. Back to life, back to reality. Yo, bro, the woods and the vetiver energy in this joint. What is this, cedar in here? Cedar, pepper. You got like a light little red, spicy, floral aspect. Beautiful citruses. This is an OG of signature vibes. Nobody's wearing this nowadays. So if you pull this out of the woodwork, just like fashion, everything comes full circle. You're gonna be exclusive, different, and just a full-blown vibe of sexual energy.
Oh, this is
𝗙𝐿e𝐿𝐿 Hermes. Trust me. This next fragrance I feel is like the Lord of Cleanliness. One of the most beautiful, clean scents that I've experienced in the last, what, 24 months max that I've had this fragrance? No, probably less, maybe 14 months or so, but MFK's Gentle Fluidity Silver? Oh my God, what a gorgeous gin, bubbly, fizzy scent. That's so clean. Look at it. I'm almost getting instant goose pimpies. Look at those. It's so good. It's like a little bit dry, a little bit boozy, slight herbals, very clean. Ah, look at the goose pimpies. Oh, it's just so good. It's non-offensive. It's not like, oh my God, this is a sex magnet, but you will smell beautiful, clean, elegant, classy, has a unisex personality about it. But for me, it leans a little bit on the masculine side. But I think a shorty rocking a masculine style fragrance, oh.
You don't know how hard it is being a woman.
looking the way I do.
It's like soft white florals, also has that kind of woolish, soft, cozy, ambery element, but that herbal green, fizzy, juniper kind of, it's beautiful. It's a signature scent for sure. Get your little ass over to Neiman, go to the counter, hit yourself with 5 sprays, walk around the mall, then go back, take a picture and buy it online for cheaper. That's because we don't want to pay retail. What are we, crazy?
Really, dude? Really?
Signature scent? Hell yeah, next one. This one's a little bit basic for my taste. It won't be a signature scent that I personally reach for, but I'm thinking of a list for you and something that you won't offend anybody in the office, because nowadays they're trying to reverse the whole work from home, trying to make you go in a couple of days a week. So when you go in, you want to go in on style. And I know some of y'all, if y'all the fashionable frag-com type individuals, I know you want your fit on point, and regardless, even if there's no baddie in your office, you want to dress to impress. So I know you got that 3-day-a-week fit that you're gonna come in with the fly shoes, with the dope pants, with that sexy sweater or that fly button up, and you need to pull off that scent. But I think Aqua OD de Parfum could be that scent to help complement the rest of your fit. This is kind of like a no-brainer. Like the dumb reach for office fragrances would be like any Aqua OD fragrance, if I'm gonna be completely transparent. This one for me just screams very much signature scent worthy for a classy, older individual that isn't necessarily in the scene or out there to get compliments. They just want something that's maybe a recognizable DNA that's super clean and ultra versatile. Sometimes men don't want to really start going through selective situations. We're basic, we want direct to the point, don't beat around the bush.
Are we trash?
Ladies, don't have us guess what you potentially want for dinner, and then when we finally suggest what we want for dinner, you go ahead and change that because you had that 2 weeks ago and it's not your taste right now. We want simple, to the point, the shit works, I smell good, compliment or not, I like how I smell. And I think Aqua OD Eau de Parfum has that capability. For signature scent vibes, this does work. Next one. Now, if you're a hedge fund sexy and you got that kind of floosh, then a little Gany Me will change your life. Some complain that it's a little bit too elderly, a little too old, a little too grandpa-ish, and that's fine. Then you're not of this space, and that's cool too. This for me is a whole vibe. Ultra classy, very masculine. Act as if you are putting it out there in the universe that your bank account is going to increase 10 to 15% on an annual basis, if not more. You are going for wealth. You are establishing yourself as a financial responsible individual who's a walking sex symbol who will salt and pepper his way up into stardom and into a 20-some-odd-year-old when you're like 50.
Hello, handsome.
That's Gany Me, fam. I will walk around with this shit like my signature scent on the regs. For me, it is that good. It's wet concrete, it's violet leaf, it's masculine, it's citric, it's sour, a little salty. I mean, there isn't a time that I don't spray this fragrance and I want to sit down surrounded by beautiful women and just say, stay thirsty, my friends.
Thirsty.
Signature scent? Yeah, next one. Now you want to be out there with a scent profile that it's recognizable or got a hypey element to it. Well, the next 2 fragrances absolutely have that and will quell or satisfy that hypey fuckboy energy that gets tons of compliments. We're gonna start off with 𝗙𝐿 kind of a no-brainer. In the Aventus-ish space, has been repeated 25 million times, and you can see 8 million videos of this fragrance on YouTube, and most of them are saying the same shit. This shit is fire. This is extremely wearable, ultra sexy, a great bang for your buck. On the gray market, this is hovering in that, what, 120, 150-ish space with incredible performance, sexy, bergamot, pineapple-ish kind of creamsicle type energy, very sexy, super easy to wear on all occasions. And again, in that Aventus-ish bubble along with Mont Blanc Explorer, a fragrance that I'm personally not crazy about. It's just a little bit redundant and mundane for my personal taste, but I did do a comparison side by side with the actual Creed fragrances and have determined that I was wrong about my initial interpretation. Kind of. It is not a one-to-one Creed Aventus clone, but it is in that bubble, it is that space. But when you do the side-by-side comparison between the 2 fragrances, they do have some vast differences. However, if you've smelled Aventus before, that scent will remain in your brain, and once you smell this, you'll be like, oh yeah, I've definitely smelled that before. But if a DNA is replicated as much as it has been or inspired so many other fragrances, including niche and designer fragrances, then it works, right? So these two fragrances absolutely have signature scent written all over them. Next one. Now this is classy, woody, vanillic energy with a beautiful allspice situation, and that's 𝐻𝐼𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐒 Celebes Woods. Oh my God, that's like instant. You see the goose pimples. Oh my God. Oh my God. I could just live with this under my nose. I got them down my spine right now. I haven't even sprayed it, and just smelling the dribbles off the nozzle. I'm gonna have to wear this today. In the asshole too. Just fucking bathe me in this. The vanilla smokiness coming off this fragrance with that tea bag infusion of allspice that's coming off this scent is just stupidly good. Like the dude who dropped this made this and everything else along with it in that Aqua OD line. So your man knows freshness, but his wood depth in this fragrance, that spice element, that cinnamon vibe, that vanillic extract. Bro. I love you. Thank you for stimulating me like my wife hasn't this week.
This man said he loved me, and I caught him eating another woman's. Carry on, man.
That was supposed to be an internal thought. That shit came off like a monologue. It's signature scent worthy all day. Damn, I need to stop drinking. Next one. Back in the day, this was my signature scent. This is a signature scent that nobody speaks about nowadays because they're not checking for it. There's so many other hypey designer fragrances that this is all the way in the back burner. But once you smell this balance of all these beautiful notes like coconut, cinnamon, ginger, peach, oud, ambers, and musks, all this concoction of sexy vibes in one designer fragrance, you'll start to understand that, damn, this shit hits super different. And that's Chanel Allure M. It works. You're not gonna offend anybody. And on the contrary, I think you're gonna be smelling completely different from anybody else that's around you, period. Forget work situation, anybody around you, period, is not gonna be rocking this fragrance 1,000,000%. And it has so many layers. There is zero linear quality about this scent. You have no straight line across. This is straight versatility. It's going like this throughout. It's a heartbeat. It's a full monitor EKG status on your chesticles. Absolutely signature scent worthy. Give it a try. Go back into the Rolodex and see if the department stores even carry this joint, because you don't have to blow the bag to smell beautiful, clean, sexy, fruity, leathery, spicy, and a little tropical. I think Chanel did a great job with this joint personally. But finally, I've learned a very important lesson throughout these years is that no matter what any content creator, any reviews, anything along the line, some people just like labels, like brands, and they like what they like, and they can be easily manipulated by celebrities or big artists wearing particular fragrances, especially if they're a good fragrance. But a lot of people love Bond No. 9 fragrances. So I say, a little Bleecker Street never hurt nobody. Good old Bleecker Street. For me, it's kind of like that black currant kind of blueberry-ish kind of energy that comes off of this fragrance. It's got citrus, it's got dryness, it's got fruity vibes. But after the opening of that fruity punch, like that uppercut that you're gonna get in your jaw of this black currant blueberry kind of energy, it starts to convert into this musky, dry, almost candied caramel kind of smell. It does open a little sharp and scratchy to my nose, but it mellows out to be something slightly fruity with a little bit of a creaminess to it. I remember back in the day, people used to throw this also in the Creed Aventus bubble, and I'm like, I don't personally feel that way. I could see as far as the mass appeal, or maybe a little bit of a bergamot black currant kind of situation where you can throw it in that sphere, but it is very different, very easy to wear, a good scent. Although I'm not the biggest fan of Bond fragrances, this one right here has crazy versatility. Dress up, dress down, corporate party, Netflix and chill, or wild orgy.
Wait, you're not here for the orgy?
So, Bleecker Street, I would definitely throw it in that signature scent space. So these are 10 signature scent fragrances that I feel you would truly enjoy. Please test before blind buying. Unless you got the bag and our noses aligned, then blow it. But let me know, what are your favorite signature scents? Leave it in the comments below and maybe we'll revisit it with your selection. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Smooches.
Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would